Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. So I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I woke up this morning, it's going to be close to 70 here, and it's been kind of cold here. It hasn't felt like spring much, so I'm really excited to have a sunny day. So I hope that the weather is where you're at is treating you well as well. Okay, so we're going to start with the Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. Oh my goodness, guys. You saw me shuffle the Eight of Air. This is the third time this week, guys. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So what's going on, guys? oh, I don't... Look at, and at the bottom of the deck, they told me to look at the bottom of the deck. Release, Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. It's time to move on. And Archangel Azrael is the Archangel of Death. So, and death just means transformation in tarot. And I believe, I don't know the numbers by heart, but I believe this is Release. I believe that this is the death card. And it sounds the end of a phase or situation. It sounds like the death card. But oh my goodness. It's time to release all of those pent-up fears, the way that you're trapping yourself, loves. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe this card came out again. So, and then release the death, right? And number 13 is the number of the goddess. So it's time to rise up to the goddess within and release all of the things that are holding you back, your self-imprisonment of the way that you are not honoring yourself, not honoring your path. What a beautiful card. And so Archangel Azrael is the Archangel of Death as well. So he's really good with transitions. And it could mean, it was 222, guys. It could mean that there was a transition taking place in actual death, but that's not typically what it means with Archangel Azrael. But he does help souls cross over. So if you are on the life path of helping souls cross over, you can work with Archangel Azrael. He's very helpful for that, but also he's helpful in getting in touch with your ancestors. So if you've been working with your ancestors or wanting to or thinking about it, you could definitely do that. There's a beautiful book called The Medicine Bag, and in there it has like all kinds of information. By Don Miguel Ruiz. Sorry, guys. Getting ahead of myself. So The Medicine Bag by Don Miguel Ruiz. That book has a beautiful practice on how to work with your ancestors and how to set up an altar in honor of them. It's really beautiful. We did it in a book group at Ashland Reiki, and it was just a wonderful book with a great group of women as well. So let's see. So Archangel Azrael helps with all of that, but it also helps with the deaths and the transformations within yourself as well. So you can call on him for that help in releasing the part, whether you're masculine or feminine, releasing the feminine within yourself, the goddess within, the fears that are holding you back from the feminine within yourself. It's the goddess, like stepping into that goddess energy and allowing yourself to create out into the world so that you can get out of this illusion of being trapped, afraid to take action. Time to move on. Wow. Okay, so this is the Crystal Medicine Oracle by Rochelle Charman. Oh, that was pretty clear too. Oh, guys. Black tourmaline, cleansing, feather. This is also the element. So feather is the element of air. Swords are the element of air. Just saying. Guys, this is amazing. So I'm going to show you this card. Sorry, I'm kind of like... Just take that card in for a moment. Think about what that means for you. How do you cleanse? Because when you cleanse, you release. And it's time to release the energy, and it was 55 on the clock. So 55 is change. So it's time for you to make the changes, for you to move on from this self-imprisonment. And I'm feeling like for most people, maybe not all, but for most people, it's like an inner change. It's an inner entrapment. It's a fear. And some people might be meant to move on from a situation in their life, but I'm hearing that this is like your own mindsets, because like, you know, the Eight of Air, the Eight of Swords is about thoughts. So it's your thoughts around something, even if it's about a situation. It's your thoughts that are holding you entrapped in that situation. Oh, and look at this, guys. At the bottom of the deck, creativity. This is the fire. And look at this one, looks like fire too, doesn't it? Although I would think, yeah, but and big spite is the crystal in that. Oh, look, guys, too. So at the top, when I pulled this out, this is a 6, and at the bottom of the deck is a 7. So there's a natural progression. So you cleanse so that you can come into your creativity and come out into the world, into your goddess energy, into your divine feminine within, and be creative. How do you want to creatively express yourself into the world? Sorry, I was like moving the card. That must look obnoxious, but yeah. Wow. So the air is going to help you cleanse, and the fire is going to bring up that passion, that wand energy, and help you create out into the world. And the feminine within is our creative aspect. Helps us with our creativity. It's also the second chakra, which this color is pretty similar to that. All right, so let's see what they're, and if you have any sage at home, or any black tourmaline, I'm hearing that it's good for you to wear. I have black tourmaline underneath this chair right here, and I also have it underneath my bed. Well, I have it on my 4 bedposts, okay? So, like underneath on the floor. So that way you're being cleansed, protected, and grounded, because I definitely need grounding. But, you know, what practices do you use to cleanse? Do you have sage? Do you have Palo Santo? Do you have sprays? You can call in Archangel Michael. See the beautiful blue in the background, Archangel Michael. Ask Archangel Michael to help in and clear your space. One of the ways that a teacher taught me is like, imagine like a bell jar over your whole house or a certain room. And then that at the top, you know, you can have picture it open and picture Michael just bringing an etheric vacuum and sucking the energy out. And then that vacuum transmutates the energy, right? Like changes it to high vibrational divine light. And then you can actually imagine yourself flipping a switch. And what comes back out is the love of the divine, God, the universe, whatever, and just have it fill up your whole space. So you suck up all the energy you can imagine that you want gone, right? And then have it filled back up with unconditional love and grace. Okay? So that's one like quick meditation that you can do to clear the energy of your home, your space. You can do it from a distance too. So like, let's just say you're at work, or you are at home and you're meditating, and you realize the energy at your workspace is not clear, or at your friend's house, or they're having a hard time and they ask you to clear it, whatever it is. But you can do it etherically in your mind from a distance, because the angels don't know, don't have the limitations of time and space. All right, so this is the Self-Care deck by Cheryl Richardson. The art in her decks are so beautiful. So they told me to stop. Wait till you see what's on top, guys. Progress. Charge forward. I'm not even kidding. Be willing to make mistakes. So is some of the imprisonment that you're having, is it that you are afraid to make mistake? Are you not trusting your decision process? You know, one of my favorite sayings that the angels gave me while doing this channel during a reading early on was, grow as you go. This is like the Chariot card. So you are in a self, so what I'm really gathering from this reading today is letting go of that illusion, because it's an illusion of being trapped. It's time to release the mindset that has you there. It's time for transformation. And the way to do that is to cleanse, get into your creative spirit that you can birth something out into the world. And then it's time to take action. It's time to progress forward. Oh my gosh, guys. And this was on top of the deck just staring at me, and I had to show it to you. Clearing. Clearing the clutter. When in doubt, throw it out. That's what's on the back of the card. So again, clearing your space, clearing, stuff. Oh, wow. That was really amazing. Okay. I love how the cards can just magically do that. So this is the Crystal Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Oh, 3 cards fell out. Let's see if they're all meant to. Yes, okay. We can use all of them. So kyanite. I love kyanite. If you see like a bright blue bracelet, I wear it often on the channel. It's a great crystal for clearing your energy field and balancing all your chakras. It's also a great throat chakra crystal, which is why I use it, because doing this channel makes me really nervous, and sometimes I can really stumble on my words and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I want to express myself out into the world, and I want to get Sabrina out of the way, so I will often wear the kyanite bracelet. So, but this says, make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. So taking care of yourself by, really looking at what it is that you feel trapped by. What is it that you, inside your mind, you are not releasing, because it's time to clear and cleanse so that you can progress in some creative endeavor. In create could be whatever. It could be creative, like, painting or your life's purpose and stuff like that. But also when you create, right, that's anything. You want to create more love in your life. You want to create a more healthy body, like whatever it is that you are trying to birth into your life. And it's time for that self-care so that you can move forward in that way. So this is a throat chakra crystal. Again, create. What do you want to bring into the world? Okay, it's like saying it 1,000 times, guys. Life-changing epiphany or experience. This is lapis lazuli, and also they have Michael's sword in there. So use Michael to clear, guys. I love this. It's a time of big and blessed change for you. and God, or the divine, however you want to say it, is supporting you in each step of the way. So ask Archangel Michael to come in and protect you, to help support you, to give you the courage and the strength. He is beautiful at that energy. Oh, he is. He's delicious. Call on him. He has a beautiful cobalt blue energy. I work with lapis lazuli as a third eye crystal, but I have heard some use it as a throat chakra. So again, the throat chakra could be coming in, but also envisioning yourself, allowing yourself to be creative. What do you want to see? Do you want to see more entrapment, or do you want to see a life of moving forward and progressing in the direction that you want to go? Look at that. Grow as you go. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to, be an expert. Trust in your decision-making process. And if you want to make small steps, you can. If you want to move fast, you can. But know that every choice that you're making along the way, if you're connecting within and asking the angels for help, you are going to be divinely supported in those changes. And then this one, Larimar. I have a couple pieces of Larimar out on the table. This was donated to the meditation group that I lead on Sunday mornings when we meet in person. Hopefully that will be starting back up in, within the next few months, but we'll see, hopefully, fingers crossed. So times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for self-care and gentleness. Again, self-care, guys. And all of these crystals are in the blue nature. I just also want to point that out. It's time for self-care. And know that you are sensitive. In this time during a pandemic, we're even more sensitive. And so I know that the collective that would watch my videos, that each and every one of you is sensitive. Okay, you are sensitive to the energies. You are sensitive to the collective. You are sensitive to foods. Okay, so if you find yourself like really affected by or addicted to caffeine and stuff like that, that's because you're sensitive. It's not because you have weak willpower, it's because your body is so sensitive. Okay, and that's why it's really important to clear and cleanse and to release, because that energy can like that energy, oh, all of those energies can make you feel trapped. Yeah, make you feel entrapped. So it's important to clear your field because you are sensitive. You have sensitive emotions, you have a sensitive field and a sensitive way of being. But you got this. You got this. So you can work with Archangel Michael to help clear if you don't have any clearing tools. I often will use a Tibetan bell to clear. Okay, I'll clear my crystals. I'll clear my space. Sorry, I put it over a crystal. I'll just walk around the house, you know, clearing the corners. I always call on Archangel Michael. What else? I do my crystals, I do my cards with it. I do myself, okay? Just like hold it over your head. You know, whatever you want to do. You can use, if you have a singing bowl, this is my heart chakra singing bowl. So if you want to do that, you can do that, but I like the bell better for that. You can do walk around with a selenite wand. Okay, you can picture yourself like Archangel Michael with your sword, but it's a selenite wand. You can use sage, Palo Santo sprays. I love Florida water. That's a big favorite of mine. So, and I put it in my Archangel Michael Cobalt Blue bottle to help with that clearing and protection. So yeah, so however you want. And I would love to hear, what do you do to help clear it? Because if you put it in the comments, you know, you might spark someone else to realize what they have and what they do. So I would love to hear what it is that you do to clear yourself in your space. I've been working with sage a lot more lately. I had gotten away from it and had been working more with Florida water, but sage has been calling to me a lot lately, and I just feel so much more balanced. Like I'll often light it right before I do all of this, and it's like different tools at different times too. So you don't have to stay, you know, stuck in one thing. You don't have to stay entrapped. You know, yeah. You can use essential oils. So by Young Living, the White Angelica. Okay, that's a beautiful protection one. So once you clear yourself, you can use some form of protection. Black tourmaline is great for that. Wearing a bracelet or a necklace. Essential oils. Okay. All right. Well, take care of yourself. And this is the third time this week, guys. That's blowing my mind. I shuffle. Okay, well, I'm just going to say goodbye and just know that I am sending you all my love. Okay.